जय कुंजरी प्यारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज कर रंजन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंजरी प्यारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय जगन्नाथा जय बालदेवा सुभद्रमयी जय सुदर्शना जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्राय सुभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिभवन्ते नैष्ठिके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरे यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरु दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees for the Nityam Bhagavad Sevya. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak to Bhagavatam in Parampara for the pleasure of Krishna and the devotees and my own purification. So today we will be reciting the second canto, the first step of in God realization. Text number, chapter 1, text number 3. You can all recite along with me. निद्राय हृदयते निक्तं व्यावेशेन चावाव्याः दिवाचरे चारते एया राजन् कुटुम्बा भरणेन वा निद्राय हृदयते निक्तं व्यावेशेन चावाव्याः दिवाचारते हेय राजन् कुटुम्बा भरणेन वा निद्राय कृतयेते निक्तं व्यावायेन चावावागः दिवाचारते हेय राजन् कुटुम्बा भरणेन वा. Word by word meaning. Nidraya, by sleeping. Hridayate, waist. Naktam, night. Vyavayena, sex indulgent. Cha, also va, either. Vyaha, duration of life. Diva, Des, Cha, and Artha, economic, Yaya, development, Rajan, working, Kudumba, family members, Bare, Nena, maintenance, Va, either. Translation and purport by His Grace, His Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Translation: the lifetime of such an envious householder is passed at night, either in sleeping or in sex indulgence, and in daytime either in making money or maintaining the family members. Purport: the present human civilization is primarily based on the principle of sleeping and sex indulgence at night and earning money in the daytime and spending the same for family maintenance. Such a form of human civilization is considered condemned by the Bhagavata school because human life is a combination of matter and spirit soul. The whole process of Vedic knowledge is directed at liberating the spirit soul from the contamination of matter. The knowledge concerning this is called Atma Tattva. Those men who are too materialistic are unaware of this knowledge and are more indulgent to economic development for maintaining for material enjoyment. Such materialistic men are called karmis or fruitive laborers. They are allowed regularly economic development or association of women for sex indulgence. Those who are above the karmis, that is the jnanis and yogis and devotees, are strictly prohibited from sex indulgence. The karmis are the more or less devoid of Atma Tattva knowledge, and as such, their life is spent without spiritual profit. A human life is not meant for hard labor for economic development, nor is it meant for sex indulgence like that of a dog and house. It is especially meant for the making a solution to the problem of material life and the miseries thereof. So the karmis waste their valuable human life by sleeping and sex indulgence at night, and by laboring hard in the daytime to accumulate late wealth, and after doing so, they are trying to improve the standard of materialistic life. The materialistic way of life is described here in a nutshell, and how foolishly men waste the boon of human life is described as follows. Very interesting topic today. It's very valid point for the grihasthas and the devotee community. How we have to manage, run our life, human life. It's very rare to get it, this human body. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjala Salakya Tachrummalitamena Dasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Swapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadambi Sampatam Kivam Vandeham Sri Guru Srivata Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sagana Natam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Vitam Cha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Haripre Panchakalpatarupisha Kripa Sundeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vachari Gaurutta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Pankaja Nabhaya Namo Pankaja Maline Namo Pankaja Netraya Namaste Pankajangriye. Hare Krishna. Welcome once again for Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. It's a very important sloka. It's a nectar of version. We got it, and as a devotees, what are the lessons we have to learn from this purpose and what the message is conveying to us. So it's so detailed, it's a practical examples and practical way of we are analyzing it. From this purpose, what we are trying to understand is the normal hard working and the sexual life only meant for karmis, and jnanis, yogis and devotees, they are the higher platform and they have to spend for the spiritual growth. So this is what the Prabhupada told us, and also there is he highlighted one of the point in the purport is envious householder. So today topic we will be revolving around the envious householder. what Prabhupada trying to tell us, because that is not in the sloka what Sukadeva Goswami written. So here, each and every word of Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for our purification. If you see that everything is nectarian, be it any of the slokas, it's all purifies us. Just read one sloka that purifies us. Some words will inspire the devotee Vaishnavas and also the whole parampara of Vaishnavas. These type of words, the Prabhupada quotes many times in various lectures and all, you can hear it. So this is it is so powerful. So inspires that what suppose Vaishnava is supposed to follow that. So Srila is he highlights that envious householder. So the version first and second verse, Parikshit Maharaj was now he's inquiring in the first canto. He's inquiring to the Sukadeva Goswami, what is the goal of life, how a person should lead a life. So now Sukadeva Goswami appreciate the Parikshit Maharaj. What an amazing question you are asked. Whereas which will benefit the coming generation and yuga after yuga. That question is not only for Parikshit Maharaj. Yuga after yuga. The question should be what we are supposed to ask a spiritual master. Sometime back we also told that what type of question we should project it to our spiritual master. If you don't have question, don't even go and meet spiritual master. So that is the level of the question should be there. So it is not that okay, my spiritual masters come, I just go for I want to be popularized, ask some question. No, that silly question. No, that is not the way of a devotee should behave. So this is a message in a few classes back we told the devotee. So this shows how much gravity the question is important for us. Just as tell us how much valuable is the human. This question itself gives what is the value of the human being. So it is not a normal thing. Okay, something we got it. Okay, let's go on. So that we have to understand. Yeah, that's always troublemaking. Sorry. Peoples are given very rare human birth. Okay, like Avaya says that getting a life is so difficult, human birth, and in that if you are away, free from the blind, deaf, all the things, you are very fortunate. So she's written a poem. So how much is valuable of human life, we should know that. So in that type of value, just passing the night in this kind of lowest form of activities, so it is very wasting the thing. Like once an example is given, buying a Rolls-Royce car and using for the collecting garbage. So our Prabhupada says this example. So whereas the Srimad Bhagavatam is downpour of words, it is like this thing. Each and every word is so powerful. The highest form of compassion of all the acharyas, including Srila Prabhupada. If you read just the Srimad Bhagavatam, no need to give classes also. Every purpose itself is self-explained. So clear, crystal clear he has given to. What a message Srimad Bhagavatam planned to give for human generation. For all of us, Srimad Bhagavatam given what we are supposed to do. So much clear, crystal clear message is conveying. We know that there are 4 yugas are there: Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali yugas. In this, we also know that there are 4 pillars are there where the Dharma stands on that. There is austerity, truthfulness, mercy and cleanliness. So on these 4 pillars it stands. But as the yuga passes, one of the other legs are broken. So finally, it is we are in Kali Yuga where only truthfulness is there. So generally, you will ask the question: where is the question of truthfulness in this Kali Yuga? Be it a politician, a movie star, a businessman, or big personalities in this world, do they speak truth? No. Then how come Kali Yuga they say that it is only truth is there. It's $1 million question. It comes in our mind. So the answer to that is, when Krishna left this world, in the Srimad Bhagavatam it says that when Krishna leaves, Kali enters, Kali Purusha enters. And Krishna is so compassionate, before he leaving, he gave the Srimad Bhagavatam to us. So then where the question of truth lies? It lies in Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no truth in anywhere. It is Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam are the two truths. So now I understand that you people got a clarity that what it means in Kali Yuga, the truthfulness. So it is none other than Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Wherever different generation, different mode of society starts doing their own way, their own thoughts, with their own whims and fancy, then Srimad Bhagavatam is a torchlight. It is like a mirror, shows what path you attain. So we have to be very careful. There was a time factories, industry means only male labor, male people will be working. Then everywhere that is a culture. Then slowly ladies also appointed. Then become they started working together. Then comes the next culture of co-working state where anybody can work anywhere. Now there is no distancing. So the culture is started. People migrated to city, and paying guests are started. There was a period that men's PGs were there, and women's PGs are away from the men's PG. So they maintaining. And then later what happened, all both the men's PG and women's PG were close by each other, and common kitchen system started. Now latest trend is, I got shocked to see that co-living. That means men and women can stay together and work. Living style, living together. So it is a very pathetic condition. This is what it's trying to say, that different generation, different mode of society, starting their own ways. See that how the evaluation is happening. Kali Purusha is entering and spoiling the whole society. That the way it goes, everybody pushed to the karmis. In the purport clearly Prabhupada said only karmis can have the work hard and have sex life. Whereas jnanis, yogis and devotees are strictly prohibited from sex. So that means the thing, they are making it to karmis only. Then when karmis are there, then how the prosperity of the country will happen? Because Sudras cannot rule the country. You need Brahmanas. Brahmanas are the devotees and higher class people. Jnanis, yogis are the administrators. So these are the kind of people is we required. When the society is going towards a degraded level, where we can get a good government and good progeny and good kind of future will be there. So this is a very, very important for the devotee community to get alert that what's happening around us. So Srimad Bhagavatam is a torchlight, and it is like a mirror, shows what path you attain. So we have to go through the Srimad Bhagavatam. We should be grateful to all the Acharyas Parampara who have enlightened us with a beautiful purpose. What a clear, crystal clear message Prabhupada is trying to give us. So each and every sloka is it's a nectarian for us. As a sadhaka, we went through Maya many times. So we got trapped with Maya. But Srila Prabhupada always says that if you read my books, you will not fall into a Maya. This is a very good message for the devotees. We have to understand that. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam or Prabhupada's books, you will not fall in the trap of Maya. Because Maya and illusion means word of false city. False city means it's an illusion. Okay, there is no city like that. Mirage. It's like a mirage, in the desert. If you go and see that, in a distance you feel like water bodies are there. But when you go near, there won't be any water. Similarly, the false city also there. People get feel that everything they get happy, they can live long and all. But practically, it's full of misery only. No, nothing is guaranteed. Even the job is not guaranteed the next day. Then there is no guarantee for the money what they work hard also. The companies are cheating. So this is what the city. This is called false city. Srimad Bhagavatam realized that it is truth. When he released the Srimad Bhagavatam, that is the truth. Example, if you are a sailor and going in a big ship, and then you need a compass to where you have to go. Where is north direction? So Srimad Bhagavatam is like that. It is a rarest direction. Okay. This is what the way to go. This is the way to go. So Srimad Bhagavatam is such a crystal clear and such a guiding one where it clearly navigates the people which direction we should move on. So it is like we are city people. We never experienced in sailing in the ship. But when you are middle of the sea, you know that it's surrounded by only water. We don't know, there won't be any landmark also. Only we have to depend on the compass. Okay. Similarly, for the road, you have so many directions, signage boards. You can go from one city to other city. But sea life, sailing in a ship is not that easy. You will not get any signage boards in that. So this is what is Srimad Bhagavatam is also our materialistic life also is a big ocean of Bhavasagara, and to cross the Bhavasagara we need to take the shelter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which will take us cross over the Bhavasagara. The guarantee is the key to all. The gratitude is the key to all the Acharya Parampara. That's by which we can actually understand Srimad Bhagavatam properly and sincerely, so systematically. So we should have a gratitude to the Acharyas to understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise, it is just one among the other books. Okay, so we have to study through the Guru. Otherwise, it's very tough to sail on this material world. Like only with the shelter of the Srimad Bhagavatam only we can cross over the Bhavasagara. So Prabhupada said that envious householder, he got it in the purport. What he is trying to tell in the translation, he is saying that that envious householder means one who doesn't think of anybody. So that is what the present life. Even the good old days, your neighbor knows you very well. The neighbor knows your whole family. Neighbor knows your relatives, neighbor knows your history, such a thing. The whole village knows your name. That is the way of life was there. But now, the culture is so changed. Your neighbor don't know who you are, what's your name. In the apartment and all, they shut the door closed, and nobody knows who is entering your house and what you stole and went off. So this is the way of life. So that is why I say that people don't know, doesn't think of anybody. They don't bother about others. They are trying to maintain just a body. Everybody is struggling to maintain the body, and they are not maintaining the spirit or soul of them. So no one thinking of it. Okay, one day we need to leave this body. Where we will go? So nobody is thinking that. So this is a very pathetic condition of present Kali Yuga. But no one thinking the ultimate of duty of human life. So these are the things that are very valid points for the devotee to understand. What is our goal? That's why we call it is an envious householder's life. So just like that we live like a dogs and hogs, not thinking of anything. They also live. They sleep, they eat, they'll fight. That's all. They have married life. So nowadays parents are also not aware of their children. So that is another pathetic condition. So future generation, how that is, parents are not aware of what the children doing, where they are going, and what is their future. No clue at all. Devotee has to go out way beyond their capacity to bring back the people to the world of real aim. So they teach us that Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and bring them that what is the teach us that what is the goal of life, purpose of this life. For that, so much of money, system, time spent for the people to bring to the right path. So devotees are struggling to enlighten the society one side. That's what Srimad Bhagavatam also tells us, what we are supposed to do. In India nowadays, many people want to go to the Western world, and they want to send their children so that they learn good lot of money and settle. Even though there are millions and billions ranking of peoples, Indians are there. They settle in various countries, they are earning on. Parents are, we don't know how much they agreed, they send their sons and daughters and go and earn. So parents think that uh, so much, so much worried about they go on earning it so that their children will lead a peaceful life. That's what they think. Because the parents struggle their childhood, and they think that okay, if I earn and keep the money with for the children, they will not have to struggle. But the actual reality is not that. The reality is totally different. If son says that okay, I will also go to abroad, I will also earn like you and settle. And a grandson also will tell, like my father, I will also go abroad, earn and settle. So where the going? So everybody earning, and when you ask them why are you earning, they have no answer to that. Simply earn, and because they don't know the purpose of human life itself, they behave like a karmis. The person whom you earn is no more. The children says, I earn a lot of money and I'll send it to you, but by the time they send that person, parents will not be there, and they will be in some other world and some other planet. They will not come back. After that, they will go to different planets. So this is what the practical life is going on in our day-to-day life. It is a message for our devotee. People who has millions don't know what to do. So people earn so much of money, they don't know what to do because they don't want to come to India. And that time the children say that, parents, you better pack up and go to India and give money to us. We will settle here only. We don't want to come to India. This is an illusion. We are all trapped in this illusion like anything. So we ourselves put ourselves into trap. So we think that our life is revolving around money. No. If Krishna, it's a property of Krishna, and if Krishna wish to give, he will give. If Krishna want to take back, he will take back. You have no control on anything. In early days, we used to hear rhymes. If Krishna want to kill nobody can protect him. If Krishna want to protect, nobody can kill him. Similarly, if Krishna want to give money, nobody can stop it. And if Krishna don't want to give, nobody can give him. So this is the message we have to understand, that don't run behind the money. Maya is much more powerful. There is a question you may ask, that how powerful is the Kali? Is it Kali Yuga is more powerful? No, Kali is not a very powerful man. Then who is powerful? Maya is the powerful. He is powerful, she is powerful than Kali. Maya was there in all 4 yugas. It is not only in Kali Yuga. Maya was present in Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali. All the 4 yugas. If you read the Bhagavatam, you will come to know that she was present in all the yugas. And she is the culprit, the main culprit. She traces the energy of everyone and Kali does a small work. So whole homework is done by Maya and a small signature done by Kali Purusha. This is the compassion of Parikshit Maharaj. When Kali approaches, give me land, he gave only 5 places. You know very well. No intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling. And 5th place was gold. So our peoples are so smart, they are not staying in that. But when Kali said that I am helpless, I want to capture these people, then Maya said that I know that your difficulty. I will trap them so that I will bring them to your net. You can take over them. So this is what the present condition. So Radhat Maharaj once said that Maya is present in each and every atom. It's not only in atom level, she penetrates inside the atom also, surcharges the Maya. So we can't escape. So we have to understand that people think that the bhakti and spiritual is there for them. If their children are settled, then he has achieved the spirituality. For them, the settle of children is giving good education, giving job, getting them married, building a nice houses to settle them and make lot of money and give them. Then they say, this is my duty, this is my karma, this is my duty, this is a spiritual duty. No, this is not at all a spiritual duty. It is not that. The definition of what we give that I have done my duty, it is not that. The spiritual, that is the reason the spiritual duty has drastically dropped down. But what Acharya says is, Ainanda Anya Abhilasa Sunyam. So, spiritual, Acharya says that spiritual duty is something different. It's Anya Abhilasa Sunyam. So, Prabhupada also says that the materialistic way of life is explained in nutshell. The last line he says, how foolish men waste the boon of human life is described. The purpose of life doesn't waste. The purpose of life, we should not waste it. It's very rare getting a human life. Think it over. So we have to understand that what we are supposed to do, what is the duty of human being. We should not getting it as earlier also said that buying a Rolls Royce car and driving for the collecting street garbages. No. So we have to understand the purpose of and the value of the human life. That was the whole this slokas and purpose talks about that. Maya works for 24 bar 7, 365 days. It creates illusion in this world. Let's understand how it creates. If you go back to 30 to 40 years back, and a vegetable seller or provision seller, they comes every street and calls the people that what product he has. Then the householder comes out of the house and he buys what he wanted. But when nowadays the advertisement industry has penetrated in and they trap each and every one, this including brahmacharis. They have a high level of intelligence. They study the psychology of the people. There are many books and available to capture the mind and study the mind. But more than that, these advertisement industries are brilliant than these books. How to capture the mind of the people. So there's a Simon was one of the psychiatrists. He's the father of psychology. One of the advertisement came in the TV ads and all. A person was running nose, and then the ad gives a small pill tablet. Then he is become cured and start running as if there is nothing is affected. Another advertisement you might have come across: a film star get out from the car, and lot of girls will and fans will come and hug him, kiss him, all kind of things. And distance, a common man standing and he'll be watching. What is the purpose of my life? What is the use of my life? Then the hero will tell that, please use this shampoo and see the change. And after some time, that common man also been uh, uh, hugged by these fans, and so they mesmerize the common person. How these advertisements, the the way the short is, the subtle message it conveys is psychology of men and women, and females are so intelligent and they can be sense anything, and men are so dumb and they need some media to get attention of the women. So this is how they take things into granted, advertisement industries. The conclusion of the Simon is rational thinking of people and irrational passion. So this is a very good message. People should understand that. What is the mean by rational thinking? Rational thinking means a log of wood, a bundle of wood, you tie it and use that wood to cross over the river. Usually if you go to village you can see that. But if these emotions are triggered, okay, then they are like a massive tsunami. When tsunami in the river, so when such a tsunami comes, what the log of wood can do? Stay. It cannot stay. It will be washed away. This example was purchased by these industries. Earlier we used to buy the value-based product. Something like our mother, you may be understanding that. She'll give a chit of grocery what she wanted. We take. I remember my childhood, I used to rush to the shop and I buy and come. So every money penny was valued, and it was where everything was used for the purpose only. In the house everything was safe, and whatever the father earns, they are able to manage. Whatever the small money also there, the household was there. There is no scarcity of money. Everybody was happy living. All the children were getting enough food to eat, and dress to wear, and house to stay. So this is way of life was there. But now the trend is changed. Supermarkets, mall, and so many things are come. They are all the illusion, full of lights and attraction, advertisements. Okay, people buy what they don't wanted it, and end up in shortage of money. So I just say that when they go to the mall or shopping complex or supermarket, they enter this bare hand, and in the in the supermarket they keep big basket, trolley, everything. So they are not keeping small bag. Earlier when we go for shopping, we used to carry a small bag where we buy it. So now the supermarket asks you to keep your bag outside only, so that your purchasing capacity they don't limit it. So by giving a big basket, a big trolley, so that no you feel that you are not filled it. By the time you come out the end of the shop, your trolley is filled with junk. All unwanted materials are put into that, which you don't want, but you end up in losing the money also. The advertisement knows that whatever there in the shop, you don't require it, but they create a scene that you need it. This is the smartness of that. They trigger our passion. This is what they do. Buy one, take one free. 50% more. various kind of attraction. But actually, if you work out, there is nothing great. It's simply a gimmick. The cost what you are paying for that one product, same only if you buy that multiple also, they take that money in both the product, buy one take one free, like that. So we should be alert that they are pushing the product and making us to pauper, means death of our this money. Socrates, one of the Greek philosophers, once he went to the shop and the shop owner was asking, I never seen you coming for buying anything. He told her, yes, I just came to see what people are buying it, why they are so crazy and going on buying it. So, this philosopher and intelligent people knows that, and they are so compassionate that they feel bad about that how people are misguided. This is an example. There was a functional value for everything. Now they created our emotional thing. So functional value means we buy what we wanted. What is not at the house, if you do a run, if you are exhausted with the rice, you go buy only rice. You will not buy salt. But if you go to supermarket, instead of buying rice and salt, you buy toys and come out. This is what it happens. So they have created our emotion, so rational thinking go aside and emotions are eruptive. So the advertisement agency industries push our rational thinking aside, and emotions are erupted. So much of advertisement within the supermarket, every plague is having so much of advertisement. You got confused with that. Your emotions are triggered. It is easy to speak Srimad Bhagavatam, but when the temptation comes with a tsunami, all our rational thinking goes away. This is very important for devotees and for for us. How to protect ourselves from this type of thinking? The best way to just protect is association with devotees. Otherwise, it is not possible to protect ourselves from this allurement. One, if anyone feels that let me be away from the society, let me away from the association, and if I can read study the Bhagavatam and hear and chant myself, I'll be peace. No, it is you are uncurtained the Maya in your life. So we should never be alone. Whatever it is one of the quote. It says that common life looks easy but unbearable, but devotees community is complicated but manageable. So we have to see that we have to be always in the association. Sri Prabhupada also said, chant and be happy. It's not a single word, it's a parallel word. Outside world people think that we have to struggle to be happy. And we think that, okay, if I chant, I'll be happy. No. We have to have a faith on that one day or gradually it makes us to be happy. So we should have faith that by chanting regularly, one day we'll be happy. Otherwise, it is not possible. So this is the message Prabhupada says that. What will make us happy? First, we have to understand devotees. One is association with the devotees. Second thing is sometimes we have to cherish the happiness with the spiritual master. So we have to recollect the moments we spend in spiritual life. Chaitanya Charan Prabhu, he was saying that there is no happiness in capturing the things. There is happiness in serving the things. So we have to understand that. Example is in the mobile, we search for some information. We'll be very happy till we search. Once we attain that topic, all our happiness gone. So this is what this I practically saw. One day I was coming from office in a public bus. Next to me, a school student, or I don't know, middle-aged boy was uh, maybe early stage of working. I don't know what is stage. He was having mobile and so going on flickering various advertisement, various what do you call that? Messages with a loudspeaker, some comedy, something is going on flipping that. He was not at all happy with one. He is not even hearing each messages completely. So I was shocked. This is what is the thing. Okay, wow. As long as we are searching, we are happy. When we get it, we are not happy. So we have to be very careful with that of flickering mind things. When you are awake in Srimad Bhagavatam classes, there are some words will enter into your mind, and by remembering that, you will be have a hope to release it. So this is what that gives happiness. Devotees, they spend 10, 20, 30 years or long life, long in the devotional service, because how they can able to pull on, because they cherish the moment when they are practicing it, when they're passing that journey of devotion, that they recollect and they cherish that, they're happy with that. Then other example from that book called that I Will Build the Temple. In that, one of the message was that in September 1977, Juhu Temple was in the construction stage, final stage, and Giriraj Maharaj arranged a Pendal program in Asad Maidan, and he sent that time Prabhupada was in last stage and he was bedridden, and was really his health condition was very bad and all the things, and Tamal Krishna Maharaj and Bhakti Char Maharaj and many senior devotees were taking look after that Sri Prabhupada. That time Giriraj Maharaj sent a telegram. Those days there's no email or mobile or WhatsApp. So he sent a telegram saying that everything is organized, chief minister, commissioner, various top delegates are attending the program. I wish you can join. It will be nice, and some message is sent. And till that telegram come, Prabhupada was really sick. But once he read that, he got fully charged, and he said, I have to give message to the people in Bombay. Next day he flew in the flight, and he was so weak, and he could not able to get down from the stair also. They arranged a hydraulic lift and they brought him, and they took him in car, and in that there's Sarubhoma Maharaj was temple president. He was building the quarters, the accommodation for Srila Prabhupada, but due to various reasons it was not complete. He conveyed the message. Tamal Krishna Maharaj and various Maharaj told Prabhupada also his room was not ready in the fifth floor of the multi-story building, and his old where he used to stay, that cottage was behind the temple was ready. He has to go. So the car went behind the temple and parked it, and all the luggage are unloaded. But Prabhupada very strictly, he didn't get down. He refused to get down and say that, yes, I have to go to my office. This is not my office. This is not my place, accommodation. Then, then everybody shocked, and they don't have no voice to speak. They drove the car to the his multi-story building, 5th floor, and lift was not operational. They made a small palanquin in that they took him to 5th floor. The of his accommodation was totally missed. 20 laborers were working, and everybody shocked to see Prabhupada. And Prabhupada entered, and all the devotees entered, and Sarvabhauma, temple president Maharaj, he put the chadar on the Prabhupada showed a place where he wanted to sit. He put this chadar on the top. Prabhupada sat, and all the aratis went on. People were jubilant, glorifying and dancing. Kirtan was vibrant. Everybody was releasing their taste. And everybody got surcharged with the presence of the his Guru, Prabhupada, and finally stopped, and people all left. Before that, when Prabhupada was sat in that place, people start acting on that. Everybody started cleaning and put the things in place. Prabhupada was commanding uh, where the table has to be put, cot, and all the things was commanding. Everybody was kitchen, what to arrange, everything. So every, everything was done, and everyone forgotten how it was pick and span back to normal. It took 2 hours to bring back that, and the thing was able to achieve because nobody thought they are sannyasis, they are temple president, they are the commander, they are the Matajis. There's nothing like that. Everybody's mind was that they are the servant of Prabhupada. So they were all acting, and they're cleaning, work together, and made the place a remarkable place, and for the Prabhupada's state. And then after the kirtan, everything was done, and people all left the place, and Prabhupada was sitting quietly, putting his head down, and all the important VIPs closer to Prabhupada, some 8 to 9 people are sitting, and they are also very quiet. They were thinking, the temple president was thinking that Prabhupada is going to chastise him with like a thunderbolt, and he was meditating. The silence was going for a long time, and finally Prabhupada broke it. He said that, "I'm sorry, I'm an old man. You are all people trying to serve me. I, I get irritated so fast. On top of it, I'm unwell. So little things also make me irritate. But you are all tolerate me. If I don't act like which is supposed to, which is done, it won't even complete after 2 months also. So it's a message." And the end, Prabhupada was everybody's temple president thinks that he is the one crying, but looking at everybody was crying, including Prabhupada. How can you not love such a person? So this is what the Guru. So remembrance of devotees, association of devotees, Bhagavad Katha of the devotees, this can move the metallic extract of our whole energy. We take birth again and again. In the Pendal program, Prabhupada was giving class on the Srimad Bhagavatam to 2nd canto, 3rd chapter, 18th sloka. He started very lightly, and in the end, he was roaring like a lion. Whenever we are not in those moments of spiritual life, don't relish all these moments of life, all the incident, Srimad Bhagavatam slokas, purports and sloka, paragraph, different books that should pop up or search for that timely so that we can stay awakened in this life, make human life, uh, make human form of life relevant. So the message of today's sloka is how to live like a human being. That is the conclusion of this message. Is we have to spend time with the recollect, recapture the devotional path which we pass through that, and all the moment of our life, all the incidents, slokas, purpose, that should pop up and or search for that timely so that we can stay awakened in this life and make human form of this life relevant. Thank you. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.